MMA Seed is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys, before I start this video off, some of the brothers, they were inquiring about some of my side hustles. And some of the brothers, I know somebody 2 months ago asked, because, you know, they want to make extra money. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a live stream going on something new that I'm doing. But, you know, just let me know if you're interested. I mean, this is not something you're going to get rich. It's side money, you know, side money. The banks do this every day. They do it every day. And, you know, when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, you know, the banks, they do this to us every day. And we just don't get a huge return on our investment, okay? Well, I'm telling you how you can do exactly what the banks are doing. You can do exactly what they're doing. The exact same thing, but you can get, you know, a bigger return on investment. So, you know, I'll do that on Saturday if anybody's interested in that, okay? But I gotta have at least, I don't know, 3 or 4 people that's interested. And if you are, then I'll just, you know, I'll do a live stream on Saturday. I'll give you the time. And then for those that are seriously interested, then we'll just do a Zoom chat. We'll do something private, and I'll discuss that with, you know, with some of the brothers and sisters. Okay, so here's my thoughts on Jorge Masvidal. Okay, and I forgot the guy's name. And sir, I apologize if I forgot your name. But he asked me a question, you know, what do I think about Jorge Masvidal refusing to fight Kamaru Usman? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I don't think Jorge Masvidal is afraid of Usman, okay? That'd be crazy. He's not afraid. The thing of it is, you know, Jorge Masvidal, he want to get paid too. Jorge Masvidal, you know, he want to get paid. And, you know, to a lot of these fighters, it's frustrating that you have to go and you have to fight tooth and nail. You got to fight, you fighting with injuries. You know, you're never 100%. Okay, and you have to sleep with injuries. You got to sleep with pain. You got to go through these training camps. You got to torture your body with weight cuts. And it's just a lot of stuff that you have to do to be a professional fighter, guys. It's not easy. Okay, me even just doing boxing and doing that for 10 years, it's hard on the body. And you can't do it forever. Now, see, people like Jorge Masvidal, they understand that this is something you can't do forever. And, you know, he tired of looking up and, you know, like, if an event taking in like a $5 million gate and he getting 150,000, you know, like what, you know, I don't blame him. What the hell is that? You know, they taking in $5 million gates, you know, pay-per-view numbers are doing well, and, you know, he can't get his piece of the pie. Jorge Masvidal said, look, I've been in the game long enough. I've been in this game long enough. It's time for me to get paid. Masvidal is a draw. And his stock went up when he did that running knee kick to Ben Askren's head, okay? Look. Jorge Masvidal is a draw. Then he fought Nate Diaz, you know, for the BMF title. He's a draw. Okay? I think at this point in his career, Jorge Masvidal can command the kind of money that he wants. He can command it. Okay? He can command it. The man's good on the microphone. He's got every single thing you want in a fighter, and he's not afraid. He's not ducking any fights. Okay? This man, he'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. But, you know, for the Usman fight, he knows that this fight is worth a lot of money. And, you know, Dana, a lot of times they'll try to get by on these guys. And if you don't say anything, if you say nothing, then, yeah, the establishment, they're going to get over on you. And Jorge Masvidal is saying no more. I tell you what, half the people, if you've never had a fight, I want everybody to try to do a weight cut, a 10-day weight cut. I'm talking about literally, okay, a weight cut. And you see how brutal that is on your body. Now, when I say do a weight cut, you give yourself, especially if you're trying to cut down, let's say, you know, 155 and you weigh 180, go 10 days. Go 10 days. Drink juice. Okay, get like like a spoonful of you know, apple butter, or a spoonful of almond butter, and a slice of apple and a piece of toast. That's your diet every single day. Do that for 10 straight days. Oh, and you can drink nothing but water. I guarantee you'll have another respect for these fighters wanting to get their money. You will have a whole nother respect for these fighters wanting to get paid. And, you know, they frustrated because they see Dana. All they see is Dana getting richer. They see Dana White out here buying, like, you know, like brand new cars. They see him getting his son's cars. And then, you know, some of these dudes, they live in fight to fight, paycheck to paycheck. And they ain't here doing all the work, man. You know, now that whole saying is you got to, you know, hey, you got to put butts in seats. You got to put the butts in the seats in order to eat in the UFC. Well, Jorge Masvidal can do that. Okay? It's his time. I have no problem with him or John Jones asking for money. That is theirs anyway. Because if these stars are not in the UFC, then, you know, how the UFC going to make their money? How the UFC gonna make their money? Okay, right. They can't do it without people like Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal's a star. Okay, whether people like him or not, whether, everybody butthurt that he's stalling this Kamaru Usman fight. He doing it for a reason. This man want his money, just like everybody else. Okay, just like McGregor. Just like everybody else got their money, he want money too. Okay? And then you don't know. Like, you don't know if the fight that you're going into is your last fight. I mean, you don't know. You can become a fighter, and then one day you can be a vegetable. And do you guys see, people don't like to talk about that aspect of the game. Okay, people don't like to talk about that. People don't like talking about the fighters that can no longer fight anymore. And I'm talking about these fighters are incapacitated because they got hit too many times. Or they took a shot that they took one too many shots, one too many kicks to the head, and now they're incapacitated. There's too many fighters around here in wheelchairs that these people can no longer fight anymore. And Jorge Masvidal is coming to the end of a very, very good career, but now this man want to retire. He want enough money so that he ain't got to fight no more once he get out the game. Okay, he wasn't fighting on these back streets and doing street fights. He wasn't doing all this stuff so he can leave the game and, have to go, he's 50 years old and have to do a damn Chuck Liddell and fight again. Nah, he ain't trying to do that, man. Jorge Masvidal, he's a very smart person. He's extremely smart. But being afraid of Kamaru Usman, nah, that's not one of them. Okay, it's not. If the money right, he gonna do it. They gonna do it. And, I think that they're going to compensate him. I think they're gonna compensate him. I think that fight with him and Usman is definitely worth 7 figures. That's a 7-figure fight. Okay, that fight is worth the money because that's probably going to be one of the biggest fights on paper. It's going to be huge. But I think Kamaru Usman wins just because of the wrestling that Kamaru Usman has. His wrestling is just so far above, anybody else that Jorge Masvidal has ever faced. Me, personally, that's what I think. But it's going to be a good fight. The fight going to start out standing for a while. These two going to bang with each other. They're going to bang, man. And it's going to be, it's going to be a show. It's going to be one hell of a show. And, I don't think Dana White and the UFC, they're going to deprive us fans of that fight. Because we do get the fights that we want to see in the UFC. That's the thing I like about the UFC. We get the fights we want to see when we want to see them. Well, we want this fight. So, Dana, you're going to have to make it happen. Or you're going to retire. And if you retire, that some other organization, maybe even Bellator, they may not pay him as much as the UFC, but you know what? It'll be a statement. Or, he may go over there with Demetrius Johnson. Now, one championship, they can afford to pay him. They can afford to pay him over in one championship. Okay, and I promise you, I wouldn't doubt that he go over there. Okay, because the one championship, they don't mind taking UFC fighters. They don't mind. Especially like a Jorge Masvidal, he can go wherever he want, and they're going to pay him. They're going to pay him the money that he wants. But, as MMA fans, see, on the boxing side, we just get a whole lot of boxers that they don't want to fight anybody. Okay, and see, them with boxers, I got a problem with them. Okay, when they start talking about money, well, they already get, a lot of them make a lot of, they make big purses when they fight nobodies. So those people, when they start asking for more money, I just I turn my nose up and I frown. But when an MMA fighter, they ask for more money, you got to listen. And as fans, sometimes we need to hear this. We need to hear because these guys, they giving us shows, y'all. They putting on good fights. They making good fights. They making the best fight. They putting their bodies in a risk, okay? They're putting themselves at risk, for our entertainment. They need to get paid. End of story.